Got your wizard on my wand, I just finished the Nuzlocke. Yeah, I'm farting on my roommate's door. I'm not gonna knock, wearing whiz shirts in public so the whiz babes all flock. Bitch, I'm maxed out, why'd you hit 7 and fucking stop? Dahlia is my mom, she just helped me grow my deck. Hit her castle, she all on my whiz. Insane bolt the tech, make her drink my potion. Got pilk running down her fucking neck. Zinky taught the Kraka Sutra, now I'm running up a check. I can talk to these women, oh shit, I just fucking rizzled. Can't even tie my shoes, she still wants my little wizard. Woman more like Mander, I'll talk to my little lizard. Zarek gave me the strats, now I'm all up in her gizzard.
Still waiting on one of you guys to make me a Monkey Monday song. Still waiting on my Monkey Monday song. Hold on. I need music. We'll do this. Ba. I was told we do it as a community. I have a song basically ready. I don't want something that's cringe and trash. Why are you already calling me it's cringe and trash? Also, why is this camera not square? What the fuck's going on here? That's better. What's up, losers? Alright. Back to the monkey grind, huh? Back to the grind of the monkeys. Do this, and then we can just start getting encounters. Why is everything so loud? I don't fuck. What is that? Is that game sound? It was fucked up. It should be fixed. Okay, can you hear me better? Bro, it's fucked when I plug in this. When I have to plug in the switch, it breaks everything. I should bring music. There we go. Bro, because I plug in the switch, I introduced like another capture card to the ecosystem, and it just shits itself. Still too loud? You're just wrong, objectively. Oh, 0% mic input might fix things? That's a good idea. Let me fix that. Alright, I think the mic's better now. Dude, I wasn't gonna... If this was any other stream I was gonna do today, if this was any other stream scheduled, I probably wouldn't have streamed, because I have so much shit to do. But I cannot skip out on Monkey Monday. I refuse. I will never miss a Monkey Monday. Can we not call me Z-String and Z... like, already? We're fucking 3 minutes into stream. Can I get a couple minutes of peace first? What's up, Trabs? What's up? I'm Blut Punger. Hopefully we get the monkey soon, bro. Hopefully we get the monkey soon. I don't think I'm going to be live for too long. Honestly, I think my limiting factor is going to be how much beer I have. But I can always procure more. There's probably some in my house. First try? Nope. Alright. And my encounter thing isn't working. That's great. Off to an awesome start. Here we go. Blut Punger? Don't call me Zwink. Don't do that. Yes, if I get a shiny Starly, which is an uncatchable shiny, which is the L, I have to run a monkey milk mile. All the rules are in the description. All the rules. And we add a new rule every... It's like ride the bus. It's like, It's like, what's it called? Cheers to the governor. Every 100 encounters, we add a new rule. For like, so like, encounter... Ooh, that might have been... Was that supposed to be a Chimchar encounter? Or a fucking... Wasn't that a piplup encounter? Alright, whatever. This one will be a piplup encounter. I feel like I ended with a piplup encounter last time, though. Whatever. Wait, is that piplup or Turtwig? Every 25th... Okay, no, that was supposed to be piplup. Every 25th encounter is a piplup, and if it's shiny, I have to get a tattoo of piplup. I think, like, there's certain bits that are so overdone and not funny that telling me to shut up or, like, asking someone to tell you what's going on in chat is, like, the worst bit. Worst bits of 2026 is that one. Anything related to gooning and legendary refresh pull. Now, instead of every comment on a YouTube video being first, it's just legendary refresh pull. That's taken over the YouTube algorithm instead of first. Gooning is not funny. It's never been funny. It's a sacred art form. I feel like a live internet theory, at least it's like somewhat more creative than just being like legendary refresh pull. Legendary refresh pull is just a different version of first, which is like objectively the worst comment you could leave. My name is Shadow Freddy, and I'm so black and awesome. Sorry, I don't actually listen to the Shadow Freddy song that much. I can't say I listen to it off stream. Second. You're all terrorists. I hope you know that. Every last one of you. It's literally like 3 lines. That's 3 too many. Why am I getting hate for not knowing the Shadow Freddy diss track, you know? What does this world come to? Muted is also just not funny. Objectively not funny. Objectively bad bit. I think Shadow Freddy is the only good bit we've ever had. I think the problem is we have funny bits and then you just reuse them to the point where they just get annoying. The maid costume bit is like funny for one stream. And now every stream I do, you guys ask for it, and then it's no longer funny. You know, it just becomes annoying. Like, imagine, okay, I want you to imagine if you were in a room with, like, your friends, and you make a joke, right? And it's funny, and people laugh, and it's a good joke, right? You probably, at best, can call back to that joke 2 or 3 times before it gets old. You know what I mean? Unless it's a masterpiece. And then even then, you can't call back to it every single fucking 5 minutes and expect it to still... It's after a while, it's not funny anymore. It's just natural. I think Pilk is funny. I don't think Pilk is funny when it's the only joke you have, you know? We need a little bit more... I'm not... Call me the comedy police. You just need to be a little bit like, creativity's fun, variety's fun. Dude, it's like a terrible sitcom. Like, it's just the same joke. We make the same jokes over and over and over again. Monkey Monkey Monday. Monkey Monkey Monday. First you tell us not to joke about certain things, then yell at us for only having 2 things to joke about. Actually, I think I should do the other thing. I think when I play into the jokes, they die faster. I think if I had, like, played into whatever, like... I don't even know. Why is it our responsibility to think of funny bits? It's not. You don't. What are you talking? When was the last time we came up with a good bit? We've been on a bit dry streak, bro. When was the last great bit? More like axe grinding monkey? What? Pit Potential was funny, but Pit Potential was more rage bait than a bit. Pit Potential was definitely more rage bait. Pit Potential was also just Sam fucking trolling. 20 was a short-lived but great bit. Shadow Freddy is funny. I still think Shadow Freddy has some miles in the tank. Boom, boom. Appreciate you, Schwitzing. Schwitzing. Might be stupid, but why the hell do you keep closing out of the game? So, like, when you open that chest thing, there's a 1 in 4,000 chance that the monkey comes out a different color. And we're looking for the monkey that's a different color. So we just keep resetting. And this is, like, such a brutal hunt. This is, like, the fastest way you can do it. So you have to constantly reset. And then the encounter goes up, I drink, and then we see if it's shiny. And if not, we do it all over again. All over again. I think it's more around 5 out of 4,000 chance. Is that just off of vibes? Oh, Daddy! Do the Macarena.
And Condi90 donated $9.99 to the Macarena.
No. I appreciate the $10. I am not gonna do the Macarena. I don't even think I could do the Macarena. You don't just get to send me money and expect me to dance like a monkey. This isn't a dance monkey dance situation. I have autonomy. Wait, you think you should just be able to give me $10 and I'll do whatever you want? Is there a price, though? For me to do the Macarena, it'd be more than $10. You have to think about the fact that, like, the act of me doing the Macarena in person is so different than it living forever on this channel. If I do the Macarena, it will be clipped, it will be posted anytime I say anything ever for the rest of the time. I would be creating a, like, you know... I would dab on stream for $50. You want me to hit a Cam Newton dab? I would do it. Doing the Macarena is not even that cringe. Bro, I'm gonna get up in my fucking... Yes, it is. It's cringe. It's gonna live forever. I don't think that's what that's what you don't understand. That's not what you're not comprehending. Do you know how much shit I did 3 years ago in front of 20 people that now I have to live with on a constant basis? Do you know how much shit I said and I thought would go away? And it's now part of my life that I encounter every day? Okay, but Supercam was dabbing after the most athletic things of all time. You're shiny hunting. I mean, it's the same caliber of athlete, I think. At the end of the day, we're both entertainers. So, like, I think I am the Cam Newton. I think I'm the Cam Newton of streaming, actually. I think I just bring such a raw athletic talent to streaming that has never before been seen and will never be seen again. But I will burn out too early because of the sheer beating I take from my abusive chat and them not putting talent around me. You're the low-tier god of WizTubers. Okay. Okay. But I'm just not. I think I'm closer to Shroud of WizTubers. I think I'm closer to Shroud. Who's the most respected streamer? Who's the most respected streamer? You're the college Bryce Harper of streaming? I'll take that. Didn't Bryce Harper not go to college? Respecting Shroud is hilarious. I feel like Shroud's one of those people, though, that just like games, you know? I'm not fucking dancing. Daddy!
At Ikondi90 donated $9.99. Dance my little M0.
I'm telling you, I know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna pretend to be a monkey. It's gonna get clipped. I'm gonna have to live with it for the rest of my life. I don't want to. I have to be more conscious. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to do a monkey dance. I don't want to. You got $10? I'm not your little dance monkey boy. Okay, this is the other thing that we are not. This is not a. This is a bit. We're not doing crowdfunding donations anymore. We used to do this. This is how we ended up with a Gardevoir. Crowdfunding donations is not how this works. No, you can't. It's not 20 out of 50. You're not allowed to crowdfund. You can't just go. Why don't like? Why are you the one who gets to decide? I am the fucking dictator. This is not a democracy. Monkey
Daddy!
Isn't himself without a banana.
At Ikondi90 donated $4.99. Monkey isn't himself without banana.
25 out of 50. What if every 250 encounters, I take a bite out of a banana with the peel still on it? Oh. think that would be a good one. Oh, Daddy! Macarena, if accidentally reset the colored monkey.
Donated $10.
If I accidentally reset the colored monkey, I will go to the North and South Korean border and try to run across it. That would be so tragic. I don't think I could live with myself. If I accidentally reset the monkey, I will do the Macarena. The dab is not so fucking close. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Oh, Daddy!
At Ethan Blotty 9B donated $19.99. Dab.
Hold on, I need a proper lead-in song to my dab. Oh, I also forgot to do karaoke. Okay, wait, I'll do karaoke. I will combine. This is a great deal. I'm combining karaoke and my dab. I spoil you guys. You guys are so fucking spoiled. Gotta make sure my joints are working properly. Daddy! So I can hit the dab with full range of motion.
Take the shot, then index pointing up emoji.
I'm gonna do it! You don't need to stop fucking counting! Imagine I get the monkey listening to copyrighted music and hitting a dab. That would suck. Are we happy? Did I do it? Am I cool? Did I look like Cam Newton? Did I look like Cam Newton? Did I look like Cam Newton? Was it super sick? Can't be honest, was it tough? That was pathetic. It was offbeat. No, it wasn't. I don't know how to dab. Okay, I guess I don't dab enough. What? It's not. How do you fucking dab? I don't know. What was the form? Good boy. Daddy!
At Ethan Blotty 9B donated $4.99. Good boy.
I'm doing research. Hold on. Dude, this VOD is already going to be cooked. I don't think a single one of the Monkey Monday VODs is ever going to survive. So if you want to watch these, you have to watch them in person. Oh, they're already cooked. This VOD is already shot. Hold on, I'm doing some research, academic research. What is the name of the fucking... What is the name of... my recent events. Media share. Add media. It should work. Oh, I have media share on, right? Fuck you, Roger Goodell. Piece of shit. Can't even watch the dab. Oh my god, what is this video? What did I just find? Holy shit, this has 9.2 million views. Daddy! Dude, I found a lost artifact.
Donated $1.99.
Not doing the Macarena.
To the Macarena.
Damn, folks. Bitch down.
Dude, that's literally what I did. Tell me this isn't exactly what I did. Like, we almost look alike, too.
Look at my dab. Look at my dab.
We even look
Look at my dab. Look at my dab. Look at my dab. Look at my dab. Look at my dab.
didn't do it with enough sauce, bro. I don't have sauce. I have no sauce.
Look at my dab. Look at my dab.
It's not something I have.
Get in there, get in there. Get in there, get in there.
Where is this playing? Stream sucks. What happened to this fucking stream? The stream didn't used to be this bad. Dude, I literally hit the dab. I literally hit it. I literally just dabbed. I actually, like, what do I it's not as cool when you're not scoring a touchdown. It's not as cool. It's just not cool. It's not cool to fucking hit a normal freaking Chimchar and try to dab. I don't have the sauce. I'm not Cam Newton sitting at a fucking courtside Hornets game. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I can't summon aura like he can. Score a touchdown. You want me to pretend to score a touchdown and then hit the dab? I'm not doing the fucking Macarena. I'm not doing it.
Condi90 donated $1.99 to the Macarena now.
You want me to pretend to score a touchdown and then do a Macarena and hit the dab? Like, think about what you're asking from me. Did I need to be quieter? It's fun. Okay. I'll tell you a funny story that happened to me this weekend, chat. we had an Easter party. We threw an Easter party, and we had like whatever. Like, I don't really, my neighbors on the other side of the duplex, I kind of knew them first semester. I don't know them this semester. Like, I've never met them. And it was the first time we were throwing a party. We like decided to invite them, so they came over. Daddy! I guess.
At Bruce F donated $2.
Sinnoh region has zero
SEC championships.
Yeah, but like, they got more. I mean, did Cynthia ever bring home a natty? Did Cynthia ever bring home a natty? Anyways, I was talking to this girl, who I guess also who lives downstairs at the duplex next to us. She's like, yeah, like, whatever, like, we don't see you guys outside too much, but Daddy is downstairs. It's like really loud.
Donated $1.99.
I was like, who, dude? Oh yeah, I'll let him know. That's not cool. I gotta tell that guy to shut up. We gotta shut down. I'll let him know. It was me. It was me the whole time. I kind of awkwardly shuffled out of that conversation after that. kind of disappeared on him. Listen to Butt Plunger. Dab walk-up song like a pro. What? If we hit $100, will you do the Macarena? I mean, like, no. I feel like both parties knew this at the time of combo. What? What if they were watching stream right now? They don't know I stream. They think I'm just loud. It would be tough if they could hear me. I don't think they could hear me, though. It's probably when I scream at 3 a.m. because I'm smashing fucking eggs on my head. That's probably when I'm loud. If we hit $100, will you listen to the Dance Monkey song? Sure. You know what? The VOD's already cooked? Sure. Sure. If we hit $100, I will fucking eat a banana and listen to the Dance Monkey song. I will pander for the content. Bro, you're in the whiz category. Not my fault. What's up, Goblin Gamer? Oaktopia. Sure. Dance monkey, dance monkey, dance monkey, whoa. Daddy!
A Trabs donated $10.
I say we just make this
I'm
the
doing
worst
my
stream
part.
ever. What if we just listen to Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey the entire stream? I feel like it's too early in the shiny hunt, though, to completely lose our fucking minds. Dance monkey, dance monkey, dance monkey, yo. I'm doing my part. Appreciate the time. Dude, Brass Monkey is probably the best. Brass Monkey is definitely the best monkey-oriented song. I kind of cheated karaoke, because it wasn't a monkey song, but I hit the dab, so it was, like, worth it. Oh, Daddy!
At Ethan Plotty 9B donated
This is my first
$4.99.
time ever watching a stream.
This is my
before,
first
and
ever
also
time
first
watching a
donating,
stream
so
before, and
please
also
like
first time donating. So
I hope you meant
PLSL,
like.
I see me.
I hope you meant like. I can like you. We can do that. If you're looking for licks, you know, you're gonna have to find my other link. Brass Monkey, the Funky Monkey, is probably the best monkey song. I don't know what monkey song could be. I don't know. I like Dance Monkey though. I told him to piss in my mouth, but he didn't appreciate it. I'm putting Twitch chat. I'm not looking over there anymore. I'm not looking over there anymore. I don't want to know what's going on over there at the moment. I'm putting them on timeout. Ooh, the DK rap's good. Yo, we're finally here. Reporting for you. Reading fake chats. Who said that? Where'd it go? I want to shame who said that. Did they delete their comment? Fucking coward. Coward. Photoshop AI slop. I mean, just objectively, it would be easier to just fucking go on an alt account and make that a real comment. New banner? I don't think so. I think I have to worry more and more about the I have to give more careful consideration to the optics of this stream. Ow. Fuck. You want to be the fucking... The channel banner cannot be a commenter asking me to pee in their mouths. That's not gonna work. I don't even think that's allowed. Tyler, everyone point at fucking Tyler and laugh. Everyone point at Tyler and laugh. I'm not on a fucking list. What do you mean I'm on a... What do you mean a list? Bro, you want me to be a dictator. You may think you don't want a dictator. You need a dictator, bro. Who's here? Zarek, please. I was only explaining the situation to Twitch chat. You're asking me to make you the new banner. I'm not making you the new. What are we talking about? I do need to change my banner. On my channel. My banner's been the same for so long. We also probably at some point should change the Discord banner. I'm not making you my fucking banner. Absolutely not. What do you mean it's a good banner idea? What do you like genuinely what do you mean? Make your banner? I don't think Moss's art would work well. I think I need like a Mr. Beastified AI thumbnail of me, like subscribe. That would be kind of funny. A chat wall of shame as the YouTube banner. That would be kind of sick. I just take a collage of all the worst comments and I fucking shame them publicly. I feel like I don't think you were allowed to have your banner be like shit like that though. I thought this was America. No, this is YouTube. Emily would make me as a maid or something, just something bad. Okay, you do not have free speech on YouTube. That's not how it works. I am intentionally given the ability to fucking veto your stupid shit. Alright, that's our first year of the stream. Go us! It would also suck because like then it would be like you would be so incentivized to just say the most out-of-pocket shit to try to make the banner. I think it would ruin chat. It'd be smarter to do it where every nice chat message makes it up. Like if someone gives me a really good compliment, they get put on the banner. Because then I could just farm. I could farm glaze. I could become a glaze farmer. I need more beer. Ugh. Number 2 and number 1 least favorite chatters have to be Dusty and Sam. Dusty's number 1. I hate Dusty. I genuinely don't like Dusty. I genuinely, like, if Dusty was to have a bad day, it would bring me joy. Sam, I don't dislike. The problem with Sam is Sam just, like, is, like, a loose cannon. I don't think Sam is inherently evil, though. Sam is more of an agent of chaos. Dusty fucking sucks. Bad viewer. Like, Dusty left and never... My monitor just turned off. It was fucking Dusty. I know it. Gotcha good TV with the Prime? Appreciate it, bro. Shout out. What's up, Lipolar? I think Sam also probably, yeah, Sam is like rocket genius man who contributes to society. Dusty does nothing. He's a fucking leg. Just a YouTube frog stopping in, appreciate it. Dusty is a kid, bro. Does it fucking matter? I don't care if Dusty's 5 years old. He's a terrorist. Do you think young O.J. Simpson was a great guy? Probably not. I don't know. I'm not educated enough to say, but probably not. I came to ask about Pirate Man. When's it coming back? I hate to tell you this, Lipolar, but I'm done with Pirate. I don't think I'll ever do another Pirate video. Unfortunately. Not unfortunately. I think like the Pirate Lock was so much work. And I think it's such a great video. And it's like I kind of have done everything I want to do with the game. Unless there's like a huge update to it, which I don't think will ever happen. I mean, maybe in like, if I'm still streaming in a couple years, and like there's been an update, and like maybe I'll do another run and try to do whatever on a harder class. I think that could be interesting. Because Musketeer is the best class. So, like, maybe I go back like I did with the Storm Nuzlocke and try to beat it on, like, a harder class or something. It would be kind of cool to do it on, like, Witch Doctor and cosplay as a wizard. But, yeah, even then, I don't know. I don't really want to do it. I feel like once you, like, especially for, like, a Nuzlocke video like that, because the majority of, like, the actual, like, so much of that video is story content. Which I think is kind of the cool part of Pirate, was the story. As opposed to just gameplay. So it's like, once I've told the story of the story, it's over. I mean, I thought about doing it where, like, I beat the Wizlock on every school. I was more so thought about that as doing that as kind of like a, like... do I have something for 50? What do I do every 50? I more so thought about that when that video, like, really popped off. Oh, chat, you get to pick a song. I'm sure you'll pick a great song, chat. No, it's a shot every 100. I don't even have hard alcohol right now. My shot's gonna have to be like an eggnog shot. Didn't we already do Gary Come Home? The Macarena, Cousins, and Ram Ranch. Okay, can we put one good option on this fucking thing? Ooh, Shiny Teeth in Me's a banger. Macarena. Okay, remember what song you vote for, we actually do have to listen to. Cousins is not a good song. You on drugs? My shiny teeth in me. My shiny teeth that sparkle. Okay, Macarena fucking destroyed. It's not even close. Honestly, the Macarena isn't a bad song. I'm just not doing the dance. This is a great song. This is one of those songs that like I think I know I like would be able to sing, but I wouldn't know what the words are. Even sing. You know what I mean?
I am not trying to do
When I dance, they call me Macarena, and the boys
Okay, I don't know this song at all.
They all want me, they can't have me, so they all come and dance beside me. Move with me, chant with me, and if you're good, I'll take you home with me.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo.
What is this version? This is the main version.
Now don't you worry about my boyfriend, the boy whose name is Vitorino. I don't want him, couldn't stand him, he was no good, so I... Now, come on, what was I supposed to do?
My dad enjoyed this when he went over the berm in the first Gulf War.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
Chimp
I
monkey
am
chimp.
not trying to seduce you.
Is this just your excuse to drink 12 beers on a Monday? You know, I would think Monkey Business of all fucking chatters would understand the importance of the shiny monkey. This song is long as fuck! Hey, Macarena. Also only had one beer. That's the total beers. Should I change that to total
Come
beers?
find me, my name is Macarena. Always at the party con las chicas que están buenas. Come join me, dance with me, and all you fellas chat along with me.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
How much you spend on beer a week? If I drink on a weekday, it's only on stream. If it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I might be drinking off stream. If I'm drinking on a Monday, it's only for Monkey Monday. Shiny Chimchar are 1 in 4,000. 1 in 4,092. 4,096. I guess because it has to be divisible by whatever, right? Makes sense, makes sense. We got Sarah to hit a really... I did hit a dab earlier. Is Yukon gonna lose? Kind of sad. Rest in peace, Sarah. It's $10. Rest in peace, Sarah. It's $10. Chop! Chop! Monkey, monkey, monkey. Would it be crazy to steal my roommate's Switch so I can double hunt? Would that be wild? I'd have to buy this game for him. I think if I get to like 2,000 encounters, I have 2 capture cards. I'd have to use my webcam. Thing is, like, what would I do with a second Switch? Abiding star with the 5 months, appreciate it. Why does shiny Chimchar look like? No, it is like pink and it's sparkly. He's pink and he's sparkly and he's beautiful. I would totally recognize him. Pokemon CBT, okay. You know, fucking... You look away from this chat for 2 seconds. And you guys are wilding. Like, what the fuck? Is the game audio really loud? Oh, it's not that loud. It's kind of loud. I said you hurt my head. Do I do the thing people do where they put the fucking shiny Chimchar GIF on the screen? I think it'd be funny. Is there like another pink monkey that's like popular in media? Pink monkey. Bro, the problem is now you look up pink monkey, it's a bunch of AI images. Pink monkey, pink monkey. Oh, what's the little monkey that was getting bullied? Boots from Dora is like blue. It does not look, he's not pink. Punch? Isn't Punch kinda, he's kinda pinkish. Look up Conga Lala? What the fuck is that? What about do it? Punch monkey. Wait, I have a cool photo. I need the background gone though. Chimchar haters when they see Punch. Chimchar haters, this is you, by the way. This is who you're hating on. That's who you're hating on. I want every fucking Chimchar hater to realize that. I don't think Pipe's enabled. You might have been scammed. No, it should work. Did it work? I think my monitoring's fucked up. Am I cooked? I don't think I'm cooked. Can someone give me a picture of Punch where he's pink? Can someone do a rudimentary Photoshop of Punch so he's pink? I guess I can like tint it. That's so bad. Alright. We're looking for the pink monkey. It's time you hop on peptides. Again, I don't want to inject random Chinese chemicals into my body. I think my body is a temple of health, you know? I want to keep drinking 11 beers on Mondays. Is there a shiny Chimchar plush I could buy? No, I don't see a shiny Chimchar plush. There's a new Chimchar Pokemon card I have to buy. That I saw the other day. Dude, I think my social credit score would be pretty high. I think I'm a pretty great guy. Monkey, monkey, monkey! Mudkip? Dude, I fuck with Mudkip. I can't even hate on Mudkip. Like, he's no Chimchar, but I really like Mudkip. Honestly, I think Mudkip... I just don't like Swampert as much. But Mudkip's sick. I really can't hate on Mudkip. I mean, Torchic's kind of lame. I think Torchic holds up a lot better if it wasn't the prequel to the greatest starter ever, you know? I think that hurts its value long term. Monferno is not a cute Pokemon. Monferno is badass, objectively. Chimchar's cute. I don't know. I feel like most of my favorite Pokemon are like the cute ones that are actual animals, or like the edgy ones that are like Sonic characters. Like people hate on fucking Luxray. I love Luxray. I think Luxray is so sick. It's such a Linkin Park Pokemon. Dude, I'm playing Pokerogue a lot recently. Zoroark, sick Pokemon. Tough Pokemon. Monferno is the best designed Pokemon of all time. I will not listen to counter arguments. I will not. Your points mean nothing to me. Dude, my Pokerogue team has actually gotten kind of crazy. I play so much in class. It's a problem. Probopass is OP in that game. Rock types are really good. Steel types are also really good. Rock and steel types are sick. The best Pokemon though is Spectrier. I mean, like maybe like a Mega Rayquaza is better than Spectrier, but even then I don't know. Spectrier is so easy to set up because it gets guaranteed Nasty Plot. If you pair Spectrier with any Pokemon that knows Sleep or any status preferably, dude. If you pair Spectrier with Kevin Liu with the gifted, appreciate it. Shout out, bro. I just pair Spectrier with like anything that can deal with either Mega Rayquaza or put something to sleep. You put a good type matchup for Spectrier to sleep. You switch in Spectrier, pop 3 Nasty Plots. You sweep any fight in that game. Any fight in that game. Easy. Probopass gets Levitate as hidden and rogue with Iron Defense Body Press. It got me every shiny legend I needed. Yeah, that sounds good. I would understand Probopass being good. Appreciate it, Kevin Liu. Shout out. I could see that. I think rock types are so good to have because the really annoying mons are like Mega Rayquaza and Eternatus. But the final honestly, the hardest shit becomes the final Eternatus fight because like usually I go in there with Spectrier as a sweeper, and then fucking. He can't just like wall Eternatus. So sometimes I have to finagle that fight a little bit. But like Spectrier gets Grimnay as its ability, which is fucking so busted. Any like Pokemon you kill boosting special attack is fucking insane for Pokerogue. It's like not even fair. It just auto clears pretty much every stage, and then you can run pretty consistently. You can run a Shadow Ball. It gets Earth Power, and it's as an egg move, and then you get Nasty Plot, and then you just have to find like 1 TM for coverage of like normal flying types. So like normally I get a Dark Pulse. The best is Draining Kiss. If you can get Draining Kiss on Spectre, it becomes fucking unkillable. Because it can just heal off of everything once it masses. It's unkillable. The ugliest Pokemon in your opinion? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably Piplup. No. I don't... Did I hate Stoutland? I remember being kind of distraught when my Lillipup evolved, and then it Herdier or whatever, the middle stage evolution. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get like a sick dog. Like, I'm gonna get like a man's best friend, and then it evolved into that abomination. Oh, fucking... What's his name? Goldango? Do you hate Goldango? I don't mind Goldango. I think Gudra's pretty ugly. Did Yukon lose? Did I lose my $10? Fuck! Did he finish Mario? No. I'm waiting to do that video again with my friend. I want to do that video again with one of my friends. Because it's way more fun if you can kill each other. It's way more fun if PvP is enabled. Dude, I had to private the Mario 64 video. That shit's not, or it's unlisted. This shit was, I was just like, this is too bad. This is too tough of a watch. Bro, I promise you, on Mario 64, I was not even cliff farming. The problem with it was I was playing with a fucking broken Xbox controller. I was playing with an Xbox controller that had stick drift, which is not what you should be playing on. I got fucked. Game was too hard. I don't like how it's like slimy. I don't like how Gudra's slimy. The problem is you have no depth perception, horrible timing, and pattern recognition. No, the problem is Mario controls like he's coked the fuck out. Okay, there's two problems. One, Mario controls like he's coked the fuck out, and he's sliding around everywhere, and his physics aren't consistent, and they make no sense. And the way he jumps is fucking stupid. And secondly, every star in that game is bullshit. People will... The Mario 64 glazers glaze it, and they're like, it's such a good game. It's only a good game because you've watched Green Suigi play it 1,000 times and you know how to do every star. If you go into that game trying to figure out on the fly how to do every fucking star, it sucks. It's terrible. It's a bad game to play through. All the stars' names are fucking, they mean nothing. Why is Punch Monkey pink? Because Chimchar's pink. I did some, like, very rough math. Well, I guess we could just look. 4,000 encounters? It's probably like 200 beers. No. It's like 150-ish beers to be at odds. At the rate we're going. Explore the level? This is the problem, is like, I'm trying to green Suigi it, you know? Why is the monkey named Punch? You don't know Punch the Monkey, bro? You don't know Punch the Monkey? This guy doesn't even doom scroll. Punch the Monkey is like... He's this little monkey that, has a stuffed monkey, and all the other monkeys were bullying him. Are you a big Ludwig guy? I used to, when I, like, got into really watching YouTube, I watched a lot of Ludwig. My roommate loves Ludwig. I'm not as into, like, the tip-to-tip stuff. But like bro versus bros, kind of like, and like whatever his other shit. Like I watched a lot of Ludwig. I used to watch all the all his like Ludlock stuff. Fuck. Your videos remind me a lot of them. I take like a lot of... I've kind of absorbed all the content I like to watch into my stuff. Like if there's a funny bit I see, I try to incorporate it. Like a lot of the like banning chatters and stuff comes from Ludwig. What? Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll probably play Wiz tomorrow. Ludwig seems pretentious. I don't know. I think every streamer's pretentious. I think that's part of the job description. I don't watch... My roommate was like... Atrioc Truther. I've watched like a lot of Atrioc's big videos, but I don't watch like... I wouldn't consider... you know... But like, I've watched a lot of... Like, that's where I got the Hitman. Or like, where I watched Hitman and was like, this game would be funny to play drunk. Kevin Liu gifted a tier 1 sub to Northern Lion. Yeah, I mean, like, that's pretty much my alt, so I appreciate that. That's pretty much my... I am the Northern Lion of Wizard 101. There you go. There you go. Hitman's fun. I don't know. I watched a lot of Doug. But even then, like, I used to watch a lot more YouTube than I did. I watched a lot of the more, like, older Doug. Like, I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of... Once Doug started getting really into, like, the AI stuff as much, I wasn't as into it. But I definitely have watched Doug a good amount. I don't know if it's the content's cringe. I don't like it. I don't know. Not my thing. But like the voice activated program stuff comes directly from Doug. I just kind of yoinked. A lot of the shit I do too has been yoinked from like real life shit. Like pants beers were something I like picked up in college. From like the some upper class, like, you know. So I yoinked and twisted. What else? I mean, like, I don't know. For a long time, at least like a lot of the videos on my channel were kind of just like take X thing and make it Wizard 101 related. every wizard ever is directly inspired by both the Smosh videos that are like have the same title and the fucking more so the Dude Perfect stereotype videos. That's kind of where I got the general vibe of those from. I've never ripped a pants beer at a bar. Do you think if you hit a pants beer at the bar, you'd get kicked out? 1,000%. You get thrown on your ass outside. Pants beers were more of a thing of like, you're drinking at your house or whatever. And it's like, you won't pants beer. You won't end your night. You won't do it. But if you pants beered at a bar, they would throw your ass out. Then again, I feel like most like college bars, they probably wouldn't even be able to like see you do it. I paid for the beer, I can do what I want with it. I think that's like a good argument until you're like dumping it on the floor. As a former college student, I don't think pants... They're definitely not popular. But I'm definitely not the first... I didn't invent the pants beer. That definitely wasn't my brainchild. A lot of the wheel stuff I did, I got from, like, old school NBA 2K and Madden videos. Again, I think if you spill a drink, they're not going to kick you out. I think if a bouncer watches you pull open your pants and dump a full beer down it, he's throwing you out. And he has every right to. Dude, I watched I was such a big Jester the Laser fan. Honestly, I still think if you go watch my like oldest World in Review contents, I think they're so closely the closest direct influence to them is Jester the Laser. Especially the way of like fucking making like recurring characters a meme. Like the Cyrus Drake shit is like directly inspired by that. He won't. You establish dominance by doing it. Dude, I've seen like people get thrown out. There was one time where like I had two friends who were like play fighting. Who it's like one of them came into the bar and they hadn't seen each other in a while or something. And he's like back at school and he came over and was like pretended to be like shove him and be like whatever, and they threw them both out. And both of them like weren't drunk. Just the bouncer saw them and was like, "No, you're going out. I don't care." Do you know if you're gonna do an Arc 3 Wizlock? I think I have to beat the Arc 2 Wizlock before I decide. I feel like... Yeah, the problem becomes, like, at what point does the no farming for gear rule just become, like... Oh, this is my 75th encounter. Who do I take on 75? Every 75th encounter is Turtwig! Stupid turtle. I would not back up Zarin in a bar fight. We wouldn't be hanging out anyway, so it wouldn't fucking matter. You wouldn't have the opportunity. Hitman's one of those games where it's like... I feel like it's like if you play it at like if you know how the game works, it doesn't play. It's like it plays stupidly. Once you figure out like how the guard AI works and stuff, it's a kind of a silly game. It's almost a better game to play with no idea how to play it in terms of like taking it seriously. I think your first, like, my first time playing Hitman, it was like, I thought the game was really serious and, like, very well, whatever. And then you play it a little more, and it's like, no, this shit is fucking unbelievably goofy. The strategies to success are unbelievably goofy. Is it arcadey? I mean, a little bit. It's more just, like, the way the guard detection stuff works and, like... hiding bodies to like not get detected is like no, I know you were joking. It's like it's very goofy. Have you seen how stupid it looks when you speedrun it? Yeah, I've watched a lot of the speedrun stuff. I think the Hitman horse stuff is such a fun idea. I watched like all those videos. And all the competition videos. I always wondered if, like, what other games could you put, like, it, like, I think the horse idea is so funny. Or so cool. And then, like, bring in other people to, like... I have not played Sly Cooper. I don't have the greatest, like, gaming resume, to be honest. There's a lot of, like, big-time games I have not played. Did I have to play Diddy Kong Racing at some point? I have to play Diddy Kong Racing at some point. Diddy's in Mario Wii, though. That's what that flag's from. That's why it has the big glowing 60 on it. Because that's the highest score you can get. Dude, I don't know if I have another monkey ball dream in me. I think one of my darkest moments on stream was when I played Monkey Ball, and every time I died, I had to eat a dog treat. That was my lowest point, I think. Yeah, I've gotten close a couple times, but I haven't hit it. I'm sad I missed that. I did it like years ago. I think it was my sophomore year of college. It was like pretty recently post Might have been pre-Whizlock, actually. That was the original. We used to have Monkey Ball Monday. That was where Monkey Monday came from. We had one Monkey Ball Monday, and it went terribly. I ate so many, I ate the, what are the, there's a dog treat that is called Monkey. It was like monkey biscuits, I think. I think that was the bit, was I was eating monkey biscuits. Monkey Monday V2. Monkey Monday revamped. No, monkey biscuits aren't actually made out of monkey. Common misconception. Common misconception. Ugh. I don't remember. I think it was the ones that, like, the very generic ones that come in the red box, like the milk treats, I think. I don't fucking remember. We could do, once I find Shiny Monkey, we could do Margarita Monkey Ball Monday. That could be really fun. Don't they eat monkey brains in Pirate 101? When will Professor Rowan put the fucking shiny monkey in his bag? If he wants to get out of the time loop, that's all he has to do. Odds of shiny are 1 in 4,092. 96. 1 in 4,096. Taking a hit of your pen every time I sip is crazy. That's don't do that. Not advisable. I think you would have to take, like, I think that, like, truly be in a point where you have to go to the hospital for fucking marijuana consumption. You would have to eat enough marijuana to, like, you wouldn't be able to smoke enough where, like you would have to do enough where you got in trouble because of the actual smoke rather than the fact that it was, like, what you were smoking. But, like, it's a point where you smoke enough weed to be in trouble. Like, you would be more in trouble from smoke inhalation. So bad odds? Yeah, not good odds. You're not my doctor? No, you should go for it. It's only impossible until you do it. I want you to remember that. It's only impossible until you do it. It's a good, there's always a first. I have a monkey onesie in my room at home, I think. I might have to throw it away. I definitely wore a monkey onesie for Monkey Ball Monday. But I think I ruined it doing something. I don't fucking remember. It might be in here. No. I got everything but a monkey costume in there. What's up, CFB? Appreciate it. I've got a Stitch costume. I've got this Christmas keg sweater. I've got a maid outfit. I don't know why that's in there. Gardevoir's sitting in the corner right now. She's been in the corner recently. We haven't been getting along too well. Monkey Ball motherfucking Monday. Dude, the Tigger fursuit is definitely still at my house. That's definitely still at my house. The worst high I ever had was from a joint, and I was talking telepathically with my friend. Can we get a creeper cameo? What the fuck is the creeper? Bro, I swear shit just disappears in my room. I have no idea where that went. I have this. I got this when I bought the pirate hat like 2 years ago. Oh. It's in the Goon Cave. The Goon Cave. The Goon Cave. Blizzard 101 lock. Every fight you have to eat one glizzy and drink a beer. Fuck, do I look like Joey Chestnut? Where'd you get the name Zeret from? My OG Minecraft name was Zero Man. But then, Zero Man was already taken, so I went with Zerman. Or my brother went with Zerman. And then, I had a Zerman YouTube channel when I was in, like, 5th grade. Where I did Pixelmon Let's Plays. So when I made this channel, I was like, I can't do Zerman again, right? And for my gamer tag, I was like, I don't really want that to be tied back to me. So I changed it to Zeret because I thought it sounded cool. What's your social security number? 7. Have you ever seen the 2022 official Pilk commercial? I have not. Those Pixelmon videos are gone, bro. I've actually tried to track them down because I think it would be fun to have them. They're deleted, bro. They're lost to time. It's like they never got any views. I don't think I had one real view on any of those videos. It took me it took me forever to get like a real view on a video. It took me a while. Punch the monkey, punch the monkey. I'm only 10 encounters away. I want to believe. I want to believe. Zeret, who do you think cares more about you, a therapist or a professional dancer when you pay them? Look, yeah, what you do with your money in your free time, whether it's a therapist or a stripper, that's up to you. I could care less. I could care less. I could care less. I know you hardly play Wiz, but what happened to Zen Master Blue's channel? I mean, I play a lot of Wiz. Zen Master Blue became like a dentist or doctor. You just stopped making content. That style of content kind of died. I mean, when was Zen Master Blue's last upload has to be at least 7 years ago now, right? Like, I mean, he's been gone for a while. His channel is definitely not gone. Unless he just deleted it. Wait, what the fuck? Did Zen Master Blue just delete his channel? Yeah, 300 I have to take a shot. Wait, what? That's sad. What the fuck? Yeah, it is gone, bro. That's weird. Why do you think you would go back and do that? No, it's definitely gone. I mean, it was like a big channel. Damn, bro. Oh my guts, bro. Bad, bro. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine too much of that shit's been saved anywhere. I don't think you can unlist the channel. Can you private a channel? I don't know. Man, I would have done the same if I saw Gamago shitting up Wiz like that. Just like objectively, I mean, I'm a D1 Kings alligator. Objectively, Gamago has been good for Wiz. Like I'm the D1 Kings alligator. The game is so much has been so much better off since they bought it. Like objectively, it's not even close. Oh. Daddy! If Gamago doesn't come in and buy Wiz, it dies. $5. What is this? There's no way this is real.
That is one dirty soda, Santa.
This can't be real.
Milk and cookies.
Wait, April Fool's thing? What the fuck? Dude, Pilk is not that bad. Yeah, that sucks. Dude, like, a lot of those OG... I still think it's crazy, like, even if you don't want to be associated with the channel at all, I guess if he's moved on in life, it's whatever, bro. Kind of sad still. Third beer of the stream done. Still definitely pretty sad. I mean, I do think it's, like, kind of tough. I bet you he's, like, in his professional life and somehow something got, like, brought up or something, and he was just like, I'm gonna go delete it. If he's done with YouTube, why would he not delete it? Because, like, bro, people might want to go back and watch your shit. It's fucking... People want to go back and relive fucking... I don't know. I mean, he had been inactive for a while. it's kind of crazy, bro. Blaze is like the last standing member of the Wiz old guard. How would him playing a video game affect his professional life, though? I don't know. I mean, I think with shit like that, it's like, at the end of the day, it's like his, so... I mean, we don't know, you know. You don't know him. Honestly, if I had to guess... Knowing nothing, I bet he got tired of people trying to track him down. I honestly bet you that's what happened. I mean, there's more active WizTubers now than ever. Like, I guess even like 2012, like, there wasn't that many. I think of like the iconic WizTubers of like Blaze Lifehammer, obviously still around. Zenmaster Blue just deleted his channel. Who was the other? Dude, who was the guy who like crashes out on Twitter now all the time? Didn't hear one of the like very OG solo people quit and like deleted all their shit and now is like religious. I think I'm thinking of Dakota Earthhorde. Cause like that was like the really popular group of like Mega Mikey and all those people. I mean, that they all stopped making content. The big one is for me is Anthony. Hey, it's Anthony, bro. It's like prime Wiz content. He's a photographer now, that's cool. I mean, the expectation that people make, like, Wiz videos forever is just kind of unrealistic. There was a WizTuber I liked as well, but I think they exclusively Pokemon content these days. Like, I really only watched Anthony. Oh, Max? The thing is, like... Max quitting, though, was, like... I think Max is Max is a very interesting YouTube case study. Because Max really wasn't a Wiz head. Max just made really good Wiz videos. He got so niche locked. Max is one of the few people I've ever watched, like, leave a channel, and I think it actually made sense for him. Gume's gone. Gume's still making content, though. But Max, like, really didn't... I had talked to him... I had DM'd with Max, like, a little tiny bit. It's also, like, I think Max... If Max didn't quit... Max kind of quit at, like, the Raw... Or at the league... I think Max did a lot for bringing Wiz videos back. Max had some of the few long-form Wiz videos that, like, kind of popped off. Dude, this is like, I get that request all the time, and it's like, you think like a slow mount Wiz, like what would it, why would that be challenging? If I just had to take like 10 times as long moving around. Get show credit. I think the biggest problem, like honestly, one thing I look back on, and I kind of did it, I think I kind of had the advantage of like not really giving a fuck as much about how videos did. Where I think a lot of people get like very focused on analytics, and I was more in it for the especially when I first started, where like I always uploaded variety shit. And most of it didn't do well at all, and it did way worse than my Wish shit. But I still have always done variety stuff. So I don't, and I also think my Wish shit was different. That was the thing with Max, is like, I think if Max had maybe made like more adjacent content that was similar to his Wizlocks. Not his Wizlock, like his die equals delete series. He probably could have done the transition smoother. I felt like a lot of the shit he tried to do was like too radical off of like, if he did another Deathless challenges games and stuff, I think if he had made Pokemon Nuzlocke videos in a similar style to that video, I don't know. It's an interesting question. Would you say your channel got to the point of deciding whether you follow trends versus making what you want? I mean, I think there was definitely, I hit a point where it was like, I made an active choice not to go down the like, just pumping out Wiz stuff for stuff that I thought was cool. Like, it definitely would have been easier for me to, like, especially when every wizard ever blew up, I gotta take a shot, because this is gonna be encounter 300. I'm gonna take a swig of eggnog, because I don't have hard alcohol. My hard alcohol has been drained. My reserves have been drained. So I'll take a big swig of eggnog instead. Let's see. 300 encounters, no shiny. Alright, I'll take a shot. Alright, new rule. Every 10 encounters, every time the encounter mark goes to 10, we have to play Ride the Bus. Which is a very fun drinking game. I will show you all how to play when we get there. It's one of those games that's way easier to explain. Every encounter and play Ride the Bus. Yeah, it's like 15. It's definitely not like hard alcohol level. It's like 15% alcohol, I think. Ride the Bus is fun. The bus, not the bus. Oh. Okay. That shit just gave me flashbacks to the fucking egg lock. What is... I don't even know what fishbowl is. What were we talking about? Like, Gume was an interesting one to me. I'd be interested to talk to Gume about why he, whatever. Why he thought starting over was smarter. I think it's different. I have a different perspective on it, though, because, like, I always uploaded variety, even when my variety did shit. There was a time when, like, I should have, when the Every Wizard Ever series was, like, first starting to explode, I could have, there was, like, definitely pressure to just, like, only make Wiz shit and pump out as much Wiz shit as possible. But I did not. I kept doing other stupid stuff. A lot of those were old variety videos are privated, too. A lot of them no longer exist. They're lost to time, sadly. Not even lost to time, they're just privated. I think one of the big things is, like, that I had to learn through trial and error is, like, especially for me, where it was, like, I was making highly edited Wiz content. And then it's like I would switch over and do, like, game reviews. Which at the time seemed logical, because that's, like, what I liked watching and stuff. But then I was like, this is not... You're not really good at this. I feel like my game review era... one of the darker parts of my channel. I watch back some of those old game reviews. Not good content. Not my proudest content. I had a game review era, bro. Dude, a lot of them are still up. See, I don't know, dude. I feel like I go through my channel like once every 6 months and private, or not even private. I just like unlist a bunch of shit because I'm like, if this was to pop, the question I asked myself was, if this was to pop up after someone watched my most recent video, would I be okay with them watching it? And a lot of the times with like my older shit, it's like, I don't want this to get recommended to people. Yeah, I've privated a lot of shit. Like my old, like honestly, the only content I've left up is like my Wiz stuff. This is my oldest non-Wiz video. Dude, I privated a couple videos that did really well. I privated my Valheim video, which had over 100,000 views, because it was so bad. I never wanted that to get recommended to people. Pirates of the Caribbean Online, The Forgotten Masterpiece, that's a dog shit video, but people kind of like that video. I left that one up. It's kind of a, that's kind of a Zarek classic. I don't think I'll ever make it on the Wiz Mount Rushmore. I don't care about the game enough. Like, I honestly, like, I think, all right, you want my WizTuber Mount Rushmore? I mean, Blaze has to be up there. Blaze is just the biggest to ever do it. Blaze is obvious lock. I also think Sauce is up there. I think Sauce has been playing Wiz now and making content on it too consistently, too long, with like such a... He's been the biggest WizTuber now for, you know, years. Yeah, I definitely think Sauce is up there, 100%. Then it's like, it's hard because it's like, I want to put Anthony up there. Anthony was like never big enough. Where it's like, he was definitely my favorite, but he just never had... He's never big enough. I think maybe like a Hero Boy has to go up there. Just because like one of the OGs like that. Anthony was like the first Wiz content creator to ever be like, what if Wiz content wasn't just Let's Plays? He was the first one to he did like funny Wiz videos. I mean, he was never, I don't think he ever passed, like, whatever, but I don't know if the problem, not the problem, the thing with Blue to me is like, he just never, I guess Blue's probably also up there. The problem with Blue and Blaze was like, they made the same content for so long, for pretty much all of Blue's channel. They uploaded the same, like literally the same videos, so it's hard to say. Ferric was goated. Ferric just wasn't around long enough. Ferric did a lot for the game, though. Ferric's another one where it's like, there's kind of the lost age of Wiz YouTubers, I think. I think Ferric is like the lost... I might even put Ferric on my Mount Rushmore, bro. Dude was making like the only helpful guide content and like... I mean, he had a couple videos pop off in his budget walkthrough. In a time where Wiz videos were like... In a time when Wiz was down bad, Ferric was kind of like the Wiz guy. I think it's worth something. I don't know. I like having Ferric up there. I think a history of WizTubers would be interesting. It would be interesting. To me, there's 4 eras of WizTubers. I think there's like the dark ages, we'll call it. There's pre-content creators, which is like 2008 to 2012, which has a little bit of overlap with like Blaze. Probably not. Blaze only started making content around Azteca, where it's just like music videos and like jank tutorials where they don't have mics and they're talking through text chat. And I think those, like, the champions of those times are, like, the Hero Boys. Where it was, like, people that were just, like, gods of gameplay and, like, soloing. Then I think you move on to the Wiz Renaissance. Which is, like, that Blaze, Lifehammer, Dakota, all those people time of, like, the golden age of Let's Plays, and Wiz was poppin'. And you could get to nearly 100k subscribers just doing Wiz Let's Plays. And then it's like, I think there's so many people that were like making Let's Plays back then that are probably whatever. And then I think honestly the Renaissance ends. I don't know, how long does the Renaissance go? I think there's an argument that the Renaissance honestly ends at anything post-Darkmoor. But I would extend it to, like, post-Mirage. I think Imperia drops, it's the end of the Wiz Renaissance. And then I think you have the fucking Dark Ages. Where Wiz content was, like, really struggling. Dude, like, and that's when, like, a lot of the OG content creators died off. In that time, from, like, Mirage to Caramel. And by the time Caramel dropped, like, I don't know, this is kind of something I don't think a lot of people agree with me, but, like, I think the worst era of this game was Catacombs and Caramel of Wiz. Was, like, so bad. And then I think you move into, like, the modern era from there. I think, like, Caramel's when Max started making videos. I started making videos. A bunch of other fucking people. Ume. And you kind of had a lot of like Wiz videos like pop off. And I think, honestly, I think Game Ago acquiring the game and the console release, and you look at a lot of shit, it's like, kind of Wiz had a turnaround. Dude, Caramel was a dark time for the game, though. Caramel was fucked. Eric is starting a new series. That'd be sick. Dude, there's such a demand still of, like, good Wiz guide content. It's like, there's not a lot of great encapsulating, entertaining Wiz guides. I think Imperial, like, dude, like, even Mirage wasn't that hyped. People loved Polaris. I don't remember Mirage getting the same kind of hype on release. Yeah, maybe I could set it up where they do that. Like, beers per stream. The thing about shiny hunting is, like, normally when I'm doing gameplay and stuff, I don't like having a bunch of shit on the screen. But I feel like for shiny hunting, it doesn't fucking matter. It's like, however much shit you want on the screen. I mean, Polaris was whatever. I would argue, you could honestly separate it too into, like, the Wiz Renaissance and then, like, something else. From, like, I don't know, though, because, like, even I still think Darkmoor release was peak Wiz. But I think it starts, I definitely think the Wiz Renaissance, but then it's hard, bro. It's hard because, like, a lot of people hated Azteca. A lot of the OG players left during when Aztec released. So I don't know. It'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting, too, to listen to someone like Blaze. Give his timeline. I think Blaze has probably had his ear to the community for so long. Dude, it's also crazy because Blaze quits in the Dark Ages. He was gone for like a year and a half. That's how dark the Dark Ages were. Oh, we have to ride the bus after this encounter? Okay. I gotta pee and get a deck of cards. But Fairy Queens is like, goated WizTuber does not make Wiz content. One of the OG goats, no longer was YouTuber. Alright, let me pee and go get a deck of cards. I'll be right back. Let me reset this. Okay, here we go. We are gonna ride the bus. Do I have a fucking big screen? Nope. Nope. Hold on. I can make this a big screen. Hopefully. Maybe not. Whatever. I'll make it this big. This'll work. Okay. How Ride the Bus works is you pick first a color, higher or lower, in between, outside, and then you go, finally, you pick, what's fine, oh, suit. Suit's the hard one. Suit's the 1 in 4 chance. So, right, normal deck of cards, right, fucking evaluate it, sure, cut the deck. Okay, we flip, how am I gonna do this on camera? I don't know, I guess I can just fucking put it up there. So, first you say color, right? So I haven't looked at, I don't know what color, black, right? Card's black, king of clubs, right? That's a good one, because now I can go lower, because I know it's going to be lower than a king, unless it's an ace, and it's a 4. So now you have a king and a 4. So now for your third card, you have to say in between, outside. Obviously, I think the card's going to be in between the king and the 4. That only makes sense, unless it's a 2, 3, or ace. It's a 5, okay? And now you have to guess the suit. I could just first try this. Because these are all black, I'm going to say diamonds. Okay, so it's the ace of spades. So I get fucked, and now I have to drink. And the fun part is, you just keep doing that until you get all 4 in a row. Red. Fuck. And every time you lose, you have to restart and take a drink. I have played this game and drinking 6 beers. Sometimes you get unlucky. Red. Okay. 3. Obviously I'm going higher. Obviously higher. 3 and 9. What's the math on that? I don't think I've seen too many face cards, so I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go outside. Oh, okay. We have 2 hearts and a club. We haven't seen a single diamond, so it has to be a diamond. It has to be a diamond. Diamond. Fuck. Red. Okay. 7's tough. I'm gonna go higher, because we haven't seen too many face cards. Fuck! There's the diamond. Okay, red. Fuck. Fuck. Red. Lower. Outside? What do I have here? Oh my god, I have 1 of every suit. It's gotta be a heart. It's a fucking club. God damn it. Okay. Red. Shit. Okay. I already killed a full beer. This is bad. Okay. Red. Shit. Red. Higher. Inside. Ooh, spade. Oh, it's a fucking club. Red. Higher. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Dang, okay, red. Red. Higher. In between. Spade. Red. Red. Lower. Fuck. Holy shit. I'm gonna kill another viewer. Okay. Red. Hi. 6-8 outside. Spade. Red. Lower. High goes to the runner outside. Free. Okay. Spade. We got two. We're gonna hit 3 spades in a row. This deck is so rich in spades. I know it. How is it a club every time? How is it a club every time? Red. Shit. Of course it was a 6 of spades, too. I fucking hate this game. Red. Lower. Oh, wait. Wait, how do I do this? It's the funny number. Outside. 3 red cards, it's gotta be a spade. It's gotta be a spade this time. 4 red cards? Are you fucking kidding me? I only have 5 cards left, so red. Red. Lower. Inside. Alright, looks like we're shuffling the deck. Fuck this game. I'm getting off the bus. There's no way I don't get off the bus this deck. Red. 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 Yes. Pipe. Yes. Inside. Okay. I have said spade for every single one for like the past 20 cards. If I say but here's the thing. I've seen 6 cards and I've seen a lot of spades. I haven't seen 1 diamond. If I say diamond and this is a fucking spade. Do I switch up on my boys like that though? Never switch up on your boys. Spade! It was a fucking heart. It didn't even matter anyways. Red. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Red. Lower. Inside. I've had so many spades though. Spade! Motherfucker. Red. Okay. Now we get the spade. Now we get the spade. Now we get the spade. Red. Higher. Six and jack is so tough. Because if it's a 6, 7, 8, those don't count. If it's a 7, 8, 9, 10, no, it's definitely outside. It has to be outside. Oh, donked it. Spade. Wait, did I get? Oh no, I got both colored jacks. I'm gonna die. Red. Motherfucker. Red. Higher. Inside. Spade. I feel like I've missed a 1 in 4 chance 10 times. Red. Go fucking kill myself. Red. That's another fucking beer down just from Ride the Bus. This is bad. This was a dumb idea to add. Here's the thing, though. They call it sunk cost fallacy. I feel like if I switch off the spades guess now, and I get a spade, I'm going to be heartbroken. Red. 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 Lower. Inside. Spade. Spade. Red. Red. High. In between. Spade. Red. Low? No. High. No. Low. Outside. High goes to the runner. High goes to the runner. Give me the spade! Never fucking quit on spades. King of spades, baby. Let's go. We're off the bus. Holy shit, that was fucked up. We almost went through 2 decks. That was a lot. That's our 15th beer. Holy shit. We're off. We're off, bro. Here's the thing, that was bad RNG. Maybe now we get good RNG. Maybe we've earned good RNG here. Maybe that's how this works. Why is my mouse fucked up? Dude, I have played that game though and gone through 6 drinks, so only going through 2 isn't too bad. That's a fun one to play with 4 locos too. Very fun one to play with the 4 loco. Ride the Bus Joker is probably an A tier Joker. I don't think it's S because, like, it's not a great... It doesn't pair well with some of the more meta Jokers for, like, super high scores and stuff. But it's, like, probably... It's probably S. Ride the Bus Joker is, like, such an easy win on most difficulties. And even if you get Ride the Bus Joker on, like a lot of decks, it's insane. I mean, I feel like face cards are really valuable and they have a lot of synergy. But, like, just a free molt building Joker like that. I guess it also depends, because it's, like, not a good Joker if you get it late. So I guess A is fair. It's one of those, I mean, it's common, too, which I think gives it a lot of strength. Because it's, like, not that insane to find it early in a run and just build your entire build around it. Right? Know what I mean? Type shit. I don't even know what Caravan is, to be honest. I like chicken bakes. I'm not the biggest fan of the chicken bakes from the Costco food court, though. I think they're kind of overhyped. I think Big Justice did a lot to overhype them. But I like a chicken bake. I don't dislike the Costco chicken bake. If I'm going to Costco, I'm getting a hot dog. What are the odds to leave the bus? I low-key read a paper about it one time. Because it's like... The math's really easy, but then it's like if you are able to count cards to some degree, it becomes even easier. Or it becomes harder math, but it's easier to get off the bus. Because your first, you have a 1 and 2. It goes 1 and 2, and then it varies a lot. I don't know. It starts with a 50% chance, assuming a full deck, and it ends with a 25% chance, assuming a full deck. So even just off that, it's a 1 in 8 chance. But it's also like, if your first card, you get the color right and it's a 2, you're going to have a higher rate of success than if your first card's like a 9 or a 7. Because if you have a 2, then you can say you're obviously going to go higher. And then if you hit a high card, you're obviously going to go inside. And then you might hit a line there where, like, it's really likely, and then you get straight, you know? It's an interesting math problem, for sure. I'm gunning for a spicy monkey here, for sure, for sure. $313, sick number. No monkey. No monkey, no monkey. It is not 26,000 to 1. If just off gut feeling, I think you have a 10% chance. On any given thing. I think it's probably 10. Yeah, hot dog is so cheap. $26 to odds to red or what? 1 in 26,000 just doesn't make sense. Unless you're saying something different than just getting off the bus. Dude, honestly, the one tragedy of my college is, like, the nearest Costco is, like, an hour away. But assume you start with a full deck every time. What are your odds of getting off the bus? Obviously, firstly, you have a 50% chance. Then, if you get that right, you have some like, if you make a smart guess of, like, I guess, it's a weird math problem, because it's, like, the suits thing fucks it all up, because it's, like, if you get 3 hearts, obviously not picking hearts gives you better odds at the end. I don't know. There's someone did like a paper on it that I read that was really interesting. I don't really understand the math. Like, I'm not a fucking math guy, but I remember reading the paper and being like, this is kind of a cool idea. So when do you drink if they're all fails? So, like, yeah, anytime you get a card wrong. So you have to correctly get off the bus. You have to correctly guess. Did I kill the music? No, I didn't. You have to correctly guess color, which is either black or red. And then based off of what card you get, you have to guess higher or lower. If you get that right, you have to say whether the next card's going to be in between or outside. And then after that, you have to guess the suit. And there's 4 suits. Yeah, it changes a lot. I also think it changes a lot. I don't know. It would be a fun. Changes. It's a fun game. It's also very much one of those games where it's definitely a gambler's fallacy, but like you either get off right away, ayo. You either get off in my experience, you either get off quickly or you're on forever. It's a great drinking game too, to play with people that don't really like know how a lot of drinking games work. Like if I had to teach my parents a drinking game, I would teach them Ride the Bus. Because it's like once you get it, it's so easy to understand. It's also like everything can be a question. So it's like If you're playing with someone who doesn't know what they're doing, it just works. Compared to teaching your parents like fucking beer ball. Or even like dude, like what's a lot of the games suck. A lot of the drinking games are so like what's the one where it's like fours are pours. 7, you go to heaven. I'll teach my parents gladiatorial duel. Which is where you play beer ball with 2 fucking handles of vodka. Thunderstruck is easy to teach. Do you know me personally? Are you fucking this has to be someone who knows me and is watching the stream. Who are you, Philbo? Close to the... I feel like the Costco chat isn't as important anymore. What? You're just a random? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Thunderstruck is like Fight Club. You don't talk about Thunderstruck. It would be sick if this fucking monkey could show up. The music stop? It did stop. There's a new playlist. I was planning for this to be 100 hours. To get the odds. I honestly think your estimate of 60 seconds is pretty under. I was doing it at 90 seconds per encounter, and I got like 100 hours, pretty even. The thing about a shiny hunt is like, yeah, could I do an easier hunt for Chimchar? Sure, but then it's not as cool. You know? This is genuinely, I think, I don't know what hunt is harder for, like, what Chimchar is a harder odds. Maybe, like, Original Diamond? Do you have to watch the cutscene in Original Diamond? Your odds are twice as much? Could be interesting. I mean, I think that's the only thing that beats this. I think even like OG Platinum, because you spawn right on the case, you probably get 2 times as many. It's probably close. I mean, anything on the DS is probably harder than this. but not by a lot. Honestly, my plan is once I get the Chimchar, I'm gonna try to beat this game with just Chimchar, and then if I can't do that, I'm gonna beat this game with just Monferno, and then I'll throw him in home for him to live. Honestly, I might just leave him in Diamond though, Brilliant Diamond though. I don't see the point in bringing him to like Pokemon Home if he's like level 80. You know what I mean? At that point, it's just like Pokemon Home's like your Pokemon bank. It's kind of like a Pokemon PC you can like transfer across games. But like, I don't see the point in just leaving him there. I might as well just leave him here. Have I tried Persona? Never played it. No. Monkey. Not shiny monkey. I'm gonna name the monkey Coors. I've already decided. I'm gonna name him after whatever beer I'm drinking when I get him. I did not do the encounter shit. I gotta pee again. I'm gonna bring my fucking Switch controller. I'm gonna press A while I'm peeing. This is gonna be tech. Show me the monkey. Show me the monkey. Show me the monkey. Un monkey, por favor. Una monka, por favor. Mono? Ah, no. No circoso. My hands aren't yellow. That's not even true! Away. All right. I think I get to 325 and then I probably call it a night. We didn't get too many encounters done today. But we got like 100 in. Like if we're only getting 100 in, this is going to take an entire year. We have to once I graduate, we can some longer Monkey Mondays, I think. See, maybe I hit it here though. What's up, Alex? The old odds are scuffed. Yeah, but I feel like that's kind of the idea, is like it's really low odds, right? That's what makes it cool. Does this post game have Chimchars? That would be cool. Alright, this has to be a piplup, I think. Probably be the last encounter of the stream. Hopefully it's not shiny, or else I have to get a piplup tattoo. I actually have one more encounter after this, because I have more in my beer. Piplup. Piplup, 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 piplup. Probably have. I think I can kill this beer. This encounter. I'll just do it. I think we had like a little bit. We had exactly over 100 encounters, which isn't bad. What is that? Like 33 encounters an hour? A little bit faster than that. That's pretty good. Ooh. Alright, kill the beer. Come on, monkey. Show up for me. Please, monkey, please. Hear me. Nope. Alright. Hey. We're almost 1/10 of the way there. We'll be 1/10 of the way there definitely next Monkey Monday. So, that's worth something. You know, I'm proud of us. We had a pretty brutal ride the bus session. Hopefully our ride the buses don't always go that fucked up. All I have to say besides that is don't do anything I wouldn't do, would be my advice. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'm just going to end the stream because I don't have the outro song queue.